pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low.
What's up, my good people? This is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. I got my audio working, got my cameras working. Can't figure out, I'm just going to go vertical, man. I'm just going to go vertical. Can't figure out what's going on with everything, but we here. Good morning, everybody. What up, Bloss? What up, Kevin? What up, Cali Bags? What up, Cristiano Carranzo, Cordero? All my people, all my originals, all my day ones, y'all up in here. I appreciate y'all, love y'all. Whew. You know, man, I'm going to just start calling myself Mr. Rios because I'm like Mr. Rogers, man. I'm old. You know how he used to be putting on his clothes in the middle of the intro? He used to be putting his clothes on and putting his sweater on and shit. I got to clean my glasses. Oh, man, drop the little alcohol wipe. What's up with everybody, man? What's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing? We got some good stuff to talk about today. We in a good mood. It's Tuesday. We're getting through the week, man. One day at a time. One day at a time. What up, hey, Bloss? What up? What's the word with everybody, man? Old man Rios up in here, up in the building. We going vertical. I might just start going vertical. I don't know. You know, since I got a 40-inch vertical, since I got bouncing jumps, you know what I mean? Like, since I'm dunking and shit, might as well just go vertical, you know what I mean? So I'm known to have the most athletic ability amongst everybody. I'm the most athletic. Might as well just go vertical. Bloss, let's. What? We just getting all kinds of good news in the Ghetto Cafe, man. We just constantly getting good news in the Ghetto Cafe. We just found out Bloss just got a 30K salary increase. 30K, no diss to nobody hood. We not on no street shit. But a 30,000 salary increase? Jesus. God is good all the time, man. Blessings to everybody. Kevin Finley, you got your power. Your shit was off for 2 days. What the hell happened? I know it wasn't because of your bills. Was somebody hit a power line or something? But let's give a special shout out to Bloss. What up, Sexy Nay? I see you up in here. Shout out to you, Sexy Nay. Let's give a special shout out to and congratulations to Bloss for getting the job she wanted, a pay increase, and let's pray that the job treats her well. Hey, Cristiano Carranzo sent thumbs up. 10 jewels for the thumbs up. Let's go. Thank you, Cristiano Carranzo. Congratulations. Yeah, man, I'm glad, Kevin. I'm glad you got your power up. You know, I was thinking about it. I was like, fuck, has Kevin, dang it, I cursed. I was like, has Kevin not been in the chat because I disappointed him? Because he told me I disappointed him and I let him down. Probably because I lied about something or didn't go live or didn't do something. It's like, God dog it, man. Let my guy down. He not even in here no more. Not even up in here no more, man. Hey, man. Let's get our coffee. Let's get our tea. Let's get our water. Let's get our juice. Let's get our smoothies. Let's get our water and lemon, whatever it is that we're getting. Shout out Kevin Philly for the super chat. Let's go. Super chat early in the morning. Let's go. Getting right to it. We're getting right to it. We're making money early in the morning. Let's get to it. I just promoted right now. Kevin Finley just promoted me. Oh, man. I got to put my socks on. I'm an old dude, man. I'm Mr. Rogers up in here. Nah, Blas don't got to send no kit, man. Ain't no pressure to send no kit. Put on these socks. Oh, man. Old bones, back hurting. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to some topics. What do you guys want to talk about? I got some things that I'm going to bring up about how they just be hiding shit in plain sight and shit be coming out later on. They be like, oh, yeah, that shit, yeah, that was real. We just lied to y'all for about 30 years. Don't worry about that. We're allowed to lie to y'all. Don't worry about it. Like nobody trips off at Area 51. How people was coming up with all kinds of stuff about Area 51. And they was just letting people think that they was crazy and just liars. Like, nah, that person, he's a freaking liar. There's no truth to anything that he's saying. He's a liar. The Area 51. Oh, that shit is real. Oh, okay. So it is. What's going on there? We'll keep you on notice. Mr. Rogers over here, man. My feet getting cold. What up, Cristiano? You know what? We're gonna keep it. Let's start it off. Let's keep it light. Let's start it off light. Let's do it. Let's do it for Los Angeles. Let's start off light for Los Angeles because Shohei Ohtani was built in the lab, is what I believe. I did a commercial. I worked on a commercial with that guy when he first got here. You know, I did set lighting technician. And Shohei Ohtani, if you guys don't know who he is, young ladies, young men, you guys don't know who that is. He's the superstar for the Dodgers. He's a pitcher and a power hitter. Base, get on base. Just amazing dude, this Asian dude. Is he Korean or Japanese? I'm not sure. Korean, I believe. Just had an epic night last night. Just an epic night for the Dodgers in a World Series. Had one of the greatest games in a World Series. Got on base 9 times. Had 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. This dude is a freak. So let me get to the story. I worked with him on a commercial. And I remember like plugging in some cables, running some power. And I remember like this big old shadow like walking by. I could hear the cleats in the tunnel. And I stood up and was like, hey, what's up, man? You know, he's walking in, didn't speak any English. He was just like, hey, be real nice. But he was young, like a little kid to me. But he was huge and his shoulders were so wide. I was like, that motherfucker is built in the lab. And then come to see this dude go, is he one of the best baseball players? He has to be. The Angels had Ohtani and Trout. And Albert Pujols. But this dude, I think he was made in the lab, man. This dude is too good. How are you that good of a pitcher and that good of a hitter? Well, let's get to last night. Let's just get to last night.
Come on in.
Let's get to last night, man. We're going to start off with sports this morning. We're going to start off with Ohtani. We're going to get to Tom Aspinall. We're going to get to Pereira versus John Jones, the Aspinall eye poke, how everybody's on him. But let's get to this, man.
With an unimaginable Game 3 of the World Series, Shohei and the Dodgers hosting the Blue Jays even at 1 game apiece. Bottom of 3, Dodgers up 1-0. Shohei Ohtani. He had double.
Look at his swing.
1 game apiece. Bottom of 3, Dodgers up 1-0. Shohei Ohtani.
Is it kind of, does it remind you of Barry Bonds at all or no?
Bottom of 3, Dodgers up 1-0. Shohei Ohtani.
Like, I'm telling you, it kind of, the way he rips the bat, it reminds me of Barry Bonds.
Even at 1 game apiece. Bottom of 3, Dodgers up 1-0. Shohei Ohtani.
Let's just appreciate greatness. Shout out to the Dodgers. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm a Yankee fan. And even I can recognize real. Even I can recognize real, man.
Wait a minute. He was just getting started. Bottom of 5. Blue Jays now have a 4-2 lead. 1 on, 1 out. Ohtani. Hoping in the gap.
Am I tripping? Or does his swing look like Barry Bonds? I might be tripping. I'm not a big baseball person, but to me, that shit is reminiscent of Barry Bonds.
4-2 lead. 1 on, 1 out. Ohtani. Hoping in the gap. Kike Hernandez going to come around to score. That's Ohtani's 3rd extra base hit of the night. Dodgers get it to within 4-3. So he's got a homer.
Shout out to the Dodgers, man.
2 doubles. Here we go. 2 batters later, we got a runner at second with 2 out, and we got Freddie Freeman. And that one stays fair, and the Dodgers tie it at 4. And the plot thickens in Southern California. Top of 7 we go. Same score, 1 on, 2 out. Bo Bichette.
He's not done. The mother, I was about to curse again. He was just getting started. He was just getting started.
At the plate. That one's good. Oh, fair. Vlad Guerrero is on his horse. Are we going
the Angels have Vlad Guerrero Jr. too. Don't forget about that.
2 doubles. We're going to this. Schneider.
Only one of Ohtani, man.
Ballpark. I want to go to man out as the night would go on. 4 times. Then Mookie Betts comes.
Mookie Betts. I'm gonna just leave it there. Let's leave it there. Is he the best ever? Is he after this playoff run, after this, if they win the World Series and he has like an amazing series, is he gonna be considered one of the best ever? Ohtani, is he gonna be considered one of the best ever? I think so. I concur. But back to my story about when I was working and he was there, I was on third base. I had a big ass light light pointed right at home plate. And my gaffer and I were talking to each other. And as we're talking, we could hear like a noise like, woo, woo, woo. Like, what the fuck? Is that one of our lights making that noise? And we were trying to find, like, what the hell is that? It was this fool Ohtani taking swings at the plate just with no bat, no ball, just swinging with the bat. And he was just swinging. And the director was like, keep swinging. We want to get some footage of your swing. And as he was swinging, we could hear his bat cutting through the damn air. It was like, phew, phew. I'm at third base. My gaffer is in the dugout. And we could hear the swinging of this fool's bat. This is before he even played a game for Anaheim. We were at the Anaheim Stadium. And we could hear this fool's bat cutting through the wind. Like, like one of those indigenous Indian things that they be like swinging in there, like his bat swing. And he wasn't like he was killing it, just like going extra hard. He was just hitting in the air. And you could hear this fool slicing through the air. I was like, oh yeah, this dude about to be a problem. He for real. Yeah, like a lightsaber. That shit sound like a lightsaber. Exactly. That's exactly what the hell it sound like a lightsaber. And I was just, me and my gaffer, once we realized what it was, we looked at each other like, no effing way. No way that's this young cat. He was so young, baby face, making that noise. And I knew, I was like, oh, he's going to be a serious problem. And then they told me, oh, he's a pitcher. I was like, he's a pitcher? On top of that, he's a cold-ass pitcher. In a lab. Made him in a lab. So that's a little spiel. Just quick shout out to the Dodgers and Shohei Ohtani. Shohei, I don't know how to even pronounce his damn name. He's gonna be a legend for sure. He's already a legend just because he be striking cats out and hitting home runs. Does he? I might be lying. Does he hit and pitch in the same games? Does he hit and pitch in the same game? Let me see. He does. So there's a rule called the Ohtani rule that does now since 2022 allows pitchers to hit in the same game. To remain in the game as a designated hitter, a DH, even after he is no longer pitching, Ohtani must be listed as both the starting pitcher and the DH to take advantage of this rule. Damn. Baby Joker right next to the right next to the chicken nuggets. He was made right next to the chicken nuggets because, nah, man, I'm for real because I'm not trying to be on no conspiracy theory this early in the morning. But I look at Ohtani, man. This is a big dude. How big? He's 6'3". Japanese, 6'3" Japanese dude. Oh, yeah, this looks stupid. Look at him. Looks like a little anime character. Looks like an anime character. That he's standing next to some like regular Japanese cats. But he looks like how they be having the baby face anime characters, but they be buff as hell. That's Shohei Ohtani. Shout out to the Dodgers, man. Shout out to the Dodgers. Y'all did y'all thing. Good shit. Yankees ain't in it, so I can go ahead and say shout out to y'all. But there's another freak of nature that not many people are talking about, but I'm going to talk about it because I'm not used to seeing. It smells like up dog in here. What's up, dog? Smells like up dog here. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? I love The Office, man. That's one of my favorite shows. He's the buff one. He's the buff one. One over here. Looking irregular. Looking unnormal. Smells like up dog in here. What's up, dog? Hey, but speaking of freaks of nature and shit that I'm not used to, and I watched this shit live when it was happening. And I kind of be getting basketball wrong. I be getting basketball wrong, like my outlook where I think somebody's going to be great or somebody's going to be good or not be great. I got it wrong with Kevin Durant and I got it wrong with Stephen Curry. And I got it wrong with this dude, man.
70% of his buckets are dunks. 70% of his buckets are dunks. Here's Wemby. Step back, long two is good.
I got it wrong.
Great play by Derek Lively II just to keep that alive. You can't grab it, keep it alive. Davis on the attack, altered by Wembanyama. Spurs jump in front, 9-8.
Let me just say this real quick. This dude is 7'4". I was like, he's too fragile or whatever. He did get hurt last year. And I was like, see, I told y'all he wouldn't make it through a season or whatever. He had, I think, a knee injury. But he was shooting a bunch of threes last year. And I was like, this dude's just a tall three-point shooter. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. This dude, we're going to watch all this whole highlight.
First quarter action. Davis, the deep catch. Wembanyama there for the block.
Defensive monster.
Crowd wanted a goaltend, did not get it.
Full court zone pressure.
7-4.
Dallas.
Put it on the ground. Who's getting in front of me?
Oh my! The tomahawk. Gonna like highlights like this all season.
Smart move to get out of the way. I mean, he's over 7 feet tall. He looks like he's 6'2".
Look, pick and pop.
Wemby, the
Bam!
catch and the finish.
Pick and roll, little dish, get to the basket, cut to the basket. Who's going to stop that? Pump fake, dish out.
Gives it up and then gets it back.
Ha.
It wasn't the best pass. Preseason media.
Wemby 3 to shoot. Wembanyama fading and hitting.
Dude.
How do you?
Cristiano. Yes, it's early. It is. It's really early. What's this, second year? Second year. Really early, yes. But do you see what he's doing early? Like, do you see this dude is 6'4", and look at what he's doing. But I did see some shit in this game where this fool was about to sprain his own ankle off his own moves with his shoes. I'll show y'all that too.
Stop it. Can't hit the leaner. So yes.
Running the court.
Action. Wembanyama. Oh my. The cosmic grace.
Oh, nobody picked up Stephon
Reverse.
Castle. And he had an easy pass, and he can throw it as high as he wants.
Davis couldn't finish it. Back in off the bench in this second. Here's Wembanyama after that ridiculous reverse.
What do you do with that?
Just bank it in softly.
6'4".
Overall pick gets it into Wembanyama, guarded by Washington. Wembanyama.
Who wants some?
The reverse and the foul. A figment of our basketball imaginations.
Like P.J.
Look at
Washington is
this.
an excellent defender, but you want him to take that shot as opposed to that shot.
Yes, there's been 6'4" basketball players in the league. There's been Manute Bowles. There's been those weird Eastern European, awkward, running, big head, big jaw, weird looking fools that's just tall. They wasn't doing none of this shit. And don't compare him to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is 6'11". I'm going on a sports rant this morning, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Anthony Davis.
Working Davis, spinning, taking him.
And one.
Plus the foul.
And guess who Anthony Davis is? One of the best big defenders in the league. One of the top 3.
Decided to roll the dice. And Wemby won.
Just the moves of a point guard in a 7'5" body.
They call him 7'5". 7'5".
With some haste, surges and gets denied by Wembanyama.
7'4". They saying 7'5" on this, and you know they always add extra. And that's Cooper Flag. That's who they said is the next greatest thing in the NBA. Who he just the number 1 pick, Cooper Flag, who didn't start really balling until like later on in the game. That's what I also want to mention.
Flag with some haste,
no,
surges
Cooper.
And gets denied by Wembanyama.
I'm 7'5", and hear me, you're not hearing this wrong. With an 8-foot wingspan. With an 8-foot wingspan. 7'4", 7'5". You want to give him, be generous, 7'5". With an 8-foot wingspan. Where are they making these people? Where are these kids coming from? I need to see his parents.
Lively then nearly took it away from Wemby. Instead, it's Vassell going up high.
Oh, shit. Here comes self-centered Cash. My bad. Self-centered, self-indulgent Cash. You can't fake 7'4", idiot. You can't fake athletic ability, idiot. You dumb. Stop taking everything to heart. Have some common sense. Yes, stuff is rigged, but I'm talking about athletic ability, idiot. That's my new thing.
From Castle. Lively, denied emphatically by Wembanyama.
It's like playing against your dad in the driveway when you're 8 years old. What do you do?
Wemby,
Look at that.
three. You bet.
You can't fake that.
Makes the
That's what I wanted to show y'all. Look at his
crossover
ankles.
through the legs, behind the back, and knocks down a three and picks up the foul. I mean, the back and knocks down, makes the
Hey, look at his ankles. This is on his own moves. This is him doing his own moves. That's what I think might be a problem. This might be the problem. You see his ankle right there? Look at his ankle right there. It's twisting off his own move. That's his own move. Look at his ankle. Again.
What do you do when you're 8?
Look at his ankles.
It's like playing against your dad in the
Right here.
driveway when you're 8
Womp.
years old.
2 times in a row, he almost twisted his own ankle.
In the driveway
Womp. They better change his shoes right now.
when you're 8.
Bam. Look at his foot. His ankle is rolling on his own moves. Or maybe his shoe is shifting. I don't know. But that don't look good to me. But this move,
Years old.
pull back.
What do you do?
Back. What?
Wemby, three.
What do you do?
With the step back.
In the
Crossover.
driveway when you're 8 years
In and out.
old. What do you do?
Wemby, three. You
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid.
plus the foul.
Makes the incredible
See his ankle?
block, crossover through
Step
the
back.
legs, behind the back, and knocks down a three and picks up the foul. I mean, come on.
Come on, man. No, not sleep time.
Wembanyama fakes the three, dazzles, spins, fades. Why not? 5th career 30-point game. Good luck.
That's on Anthony Davis. Y'all gonna have to hear me, man. Y'all gonna have to deal with me today.
Fades. Why not?
Y'all gonna have to
Fakes
deal
the
with me today.
three,
That's on Anthony Davis.
dazzles, spins, fades. Why not? Dazzle.
And picks up the foul. I mean, come on.
Look at him.
Wembanyama
Pump it. Let's
fakes
go.
the three,
Pull back. Spin on you.
dazzles,
Up and under.
spins,
Then I'll just
fades.
jump
Why
over
not?
here, damn near to the sideline,
Career
and just go.
30-point game.
Spin on him.
Good luck.
Then go over here. Off for 1 foot.
Wembanyama sat for the back half of that third quarter after his dazzling start to it. Picked up his 4th foul and was on the bench. Here's Wemby. Wow. Just perpetual.
But the initial
I think he jumped from the
penetration
dotted.
off this
I think he jumped from the dotted.
Ricky, Anthony Davis goes and tries to
right foot was on the
stop
dotted.
the penetration, and Wembanyama just trailed behind him, and Harper found him.
Can't hit. Wembanyama, his 13th rebound.
On Davis. In and out.
Wemby shakes, takes, and slams. It's absurd. Slams.
Dude, this shit is wicked, man.
Found him.
Can't hit. Wembanyama, his 13th rebound.
In and out on him.
Wemby.
Hey, his in and out,
Shakes, takes, and slams.
his one hand in and out is
His
cold.
13th
He did it with the
rebound.
left this time. In and out. Wham.
Wemby shakes, takes, and slams. It's absurd.
He's got shake to his game.
And bumped
This is
his
with
ass
the
out of
left
here. Get off
hand.
me. And I'm going to come
Just
with
gets
the...
a little bit of an angle. You think you're angling him out toward the corner, and still he's able to go up over the top like that.
Wemby.
Look at where he dunked that from.
And still he's able to go up over the
He's
top.
damn near at the dotted.
And still he's able to go up over the top like that.
Wemby.
Look at him.
Castle.
Rolling.
Castle.
Throw it up there. Just throw it up there.
Lobbing it up, and Wembanyama.
Throw hold up there.
Completes the execution of a beautiful set. Fifth career 40-point game. Wemby spinning,
A little man.
elevating.
Mouse in the house.
A 40-point opener.
You mentioned your summer.
40 points, I think 15 rebounds. Where they making these people, man? Where they making them? Where were they making them? This one's, someone said this one's from France. One's from Japan, the other one's from France. Where they making these cats? Yeah, and I'm not gonna say that we don't have talent here in the United States. We got hella talent. Like we got the Anthony Edwards, we got people that's just dogs, ballers. But the freaks of nature, 7'4", 8 foot wingspan. Where's this shit coming from? You call it fake all you want. I can't do that shit with an empty basketball court, let alone somebody defending me. The dude is the future if he doesn't get hurt. Wembanyama, I believe, is the future of basketball if he can stay healthy. From what I see, yes, it's early. Cristiano, it's early. Sexy day from in the tunnels. He's a Tesla. He's the first NBA Tesla robot. I'm astonished. They're doing it on the big screen. They're doing it on the big playing field. Shohei Ohtani is doing it in the World Series. You can't. They say one of the hardest things to do is to hit a fastball or to hit a major league pitcher's pitch is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. Is to hit a ball like a professional pitcher's pitch. Go to a batting cage. Just go to a batting cage and put that shit at 75. And you can have it come down the line the same way every time. Just even the speed and rhythm of that shit is crazy. I'm highly impressed. I'm highly impressed. Hey man, they gotta be manufactured. It started with Yao Ming. I started questioning shit with Yao Ming. I was young and ignorant, and I was like, they don't even have tall cats like that, man. They don't even have tall cats like that. Where are these tall people coming from? Yao Ming, that dude, I swear to God, I used to say that Yao Ming was manufactured. Yao Ming was made. What up, Bunchy Carter? What's going down, man? Oh shit, I didn't turn on my damn Bluetooth. We starting off with sports this morning just because that's what I felt like doing today, Bunchy. I'm talking about sports. We was talking about Shohei Ohtani. Now we talking about Wembanyama. Wembanyama is a freak of nature. Let me turn on my Bluetooth. My bad, y'all. There we go. Nilla 9 milli. That's what I was saying because I think his parents Yao Ming's parents came from a sports camp. Like they breed their athletes where they grow up in athletic schools or whatever, where they all they can do because it's communist. I think where was Yao Ming from? Chinese. Yep, he was Chinese. How tall was Yao Ming? Seven 6. Yao Ming was 7'6". Now they got a dude that's almost the same height as Yao Ming that plays like a point guard. Yao Ming played like a center. He was a center for sure. He was like a Shaq, post up, post moves, Olajuwon Shaq in a 6'7". Now they got a 7'5" point guard. Do y'all not understand what's going on, man? They manufacturing this shit. Can't be real. I don't want it to be real. Shaquille O'Neal was 7'1". Wemby Lama is 7'4", 7'5", dogging Anthony Davis like that. Yao Ming's parents. Let's see. Yao Ming's parents. From Sports Academy. Both his parents were professional basketball players who were scouted and selected by the Chinese government for their heightened talent. But they were not from a sports academy in the modern sense of the term. They were both professional players in the Shanghai system before they were encouraged to. So that somebody just told us that they were made. Hell yeah, I believe in aliens. They were encouraged to marry and have a child. The government encouraged their marriage to produce a tall, athletic child, and they supported this goal by providing them with resources to succeed in their careers. I did not know this. I was just making assumptions. What? Hold on, y'all. Oh, let's listen to this fool.
Yao Ming's parents marry.
Oh, they
They
did?
made him marry?
They made him marry and have a baby. His mother was the tallest woman on the Chinese national team, and his father was the tallest guy.
And they made them get
So
married.
you guys have to have a baby for the republic.
Damn. And they came up with Yao Ming.
They came out with Yao.
What's his
Damn,
name,
I
Kevin?
did not know that. You about to look that up?
Yeah.
There go his parents.
Yeah. That was tough.
The reports of Chinese government making Yao Ming's parents
They
to
didn't force him,
produce
they
star
suggested it.
athlete are exaggerated of the state's run sports program that them together. The story is not one of genetic engineering,
State-run program.
but a state of sponsored athletic system with eugenics undertones.
I don't know. It sounds like
I don't
Craig
know.
Right. I'm going
Yeah,
with
it
Craig's
kind of
theory.
sounds like, yeah.
I'm going with Craig's theory right now.
Because they're not
Craig
saying
Robinson.
You know how
His
incredible
name
the
Craig
NBA
Robinson?
would be if Shaq and Lisa Leslie had a baby?
Right.
If LeBron and Serena
You know
had
the
a
scary
baby?
part. The
nigga?
Right.
scary part about that is it's a girl. Can you
Imagine. Hey, imagine. No, for real though. No, that's real shit. Imagine, because don't play with me. Don't play with me acting like, oh, they just suggested it. Since when does a communist government suggest anything? When does a communist government ever ask anything? They don't ever ask, like, by chance, perhaps you and such may find it in your hearts to listen to us and our suggestion of you guys should get married and possibly have a baby. Oh, yeah, you guys don't like each other, but would you consider? When you think about it, you're like, damn, the last people they asked that said no, I never saw them again. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, of course we'll do it. The communist government ain't asking and requesting, like, politely, would you? Cali bags, we in beta stage right now. Imagine if America, United States of America, was like that. Like they suggested right there, like, hey man, Shaq, Lisa Leslie, you guys, we need you guys to get married. We at least need access to your DNA, your genetic code. We're going to mix y'all genes together. We're going to create a super. Yeah, they can't do that with black people. They're going to create a God being. Gonna take over the world. You guys, we created a it's not just a freak of nature, it's a spiritual anomaly. Like this dude is controlling water and the wind. He is controlling. They do that with Shaq and Lisa Leslie. They go create an avatar. They gonna do so. Who? If they doing it right now, who is the one they created? Who they create? Who's created? That's black. They put some genes together like that. They can't. They probably are scared to do that. Jay-Z and Beyonce, no, they ain't no genetic freaks. They ain't no. I'm talking about some genetic freaks of nature. Gonna create. They do that with black people. They gonna create like yeah. Bungie, they do that shit. They gonna create goddamn Captain Planet. They gonna regret do that. That's why I'm thinking they might not be doing that shit. They can't have. They need us to be. They still trying to keep cats where they at. They start doing that. You think they gonna create a super spiritual soldier against themselves? He said Serena Williams and who did he say? Dang it, I forgot who he said.
The Chinese government made Yao Ming's parents marry.
Hold on.
Oh, they
made him marry?
They made him marry and have a baby. His mother was the tallest woman on the Chinese national team, and his father was the tallest guy.
And they made them get
So
married.
you guys have to have a baby for the republic.
Damn. And they came up with Yao Ming.
They came out with Yao.
Damn, I did not know that. You about to look that up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was tough.
The reports of Chinese government making Yao Ming's parents to produce star athlete are exaggerated of the state's run sports program that them
No,
together.
y'all
The story
off.
is not
It's
one
not
of genetic
LeBron.
engineering, but a
It's
state
not
of sponsored athletic system with eugenics undertones.
I don't know. It sounds like
I don't
Craig
know.
Right. I'm going
Yeah,
with
it kind of
Craig's
sounds like, yeah.
I'm going with Craig.
He said Serena Williams and
Because they're not
That's how it should
denying
be.
it.
Do you know how incredible the NBA would be if Shaq and Lisa Leslie had a baby? If LeBron and Serena had
LeBron and Serena Williams. They're not doing that because they can't control the spiritual anomaly that it would create. Y'all saying, oh, they already doing it. Cash One tried to talk about with the back in slavery. Okay, Cash One. It's an idiot. You idiot. Have you heard of what they did in slavery? Nah, I haven't heard. Have you heard of the technology and how you can see a Shaq and a Serena and a LeBron? And how you can see who's the best, how you can see now you can be like, oh, I got a Harriet Tubman and you got a this and that because this is the data analysis and this is what performing on this. Come on, man. Like just be a little bit common. Just a little bit common. Just have a little bit, leave the marginality alone. Just a little bit of the marginality alone. I love disagreeing with Cash, man. That's one of my favorite things to do. Look, Cristiano, some of the best athletes, right? And that was just by on this plantation. Just this plantation. Like, okay, so you're the best of this. You're the best here on this plantation. Now think the best in the world, what it would create. Now on a grand scale, the nation. You think LeBron and Serena having a kid wouldn't be an anomaly? Shaq and Candace Owens. Lisa Leslie, Candace Owens, Shaq and Asia Wilson having a kid. What? Read me, bro. I fucking love fucking with Cash, man. Damn. Just think about that. They're not doing it. They're not doing it yet. They can't. You know why they can't do it? because it's literally their nightmare. It's literally their nightmare. Do y'all remember what Jesse Owens did to Adolf Hitler? Do y'all remember what Jesse Owens did to Adolf Hitler in the Olympics? As he was calling his people the superior race of the world, Jesse Owens went over there. No, not Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens. And obliterated every single person in every race and put on a display of absolute superiority of an individual. Bound 2010. They gonna turn out like Magic or D-Wade, so I'm not hating on them, man. You know what I mean? They may be great in their own way. They may be great in their own way. It might not be the NBA, but they great in their own way, man. They got their own individual shit going on. But do y'all know what Jesse Owens did to Hitler? Hitler was wiping people out. Hitler was killing black people. Hitler was sterilizing black people. Mixed race children, sterilizing them because he didn't want them to be mixing black into his race. It wasn't just killing Jews. They was killing black people too. Treating black people wrong, sterilizing them, not letting them reproduce, especially the mixed ones. And if you mixed with one, you got in trouble. All that. And then you have the Olympics in Germany as you claiming that you are the superior race. And Jesse Owens went over there and represented for all of us and bashed your ass. You know what? This is for our ancestors. This is just for our people, man. This is for our people, man. I know it ain't Black History Month, but it's Black History every day. And this is one of the greatest feats, American feats ever. Not black, not just black. This is one of the greatest American feats. Shout out to y'all, man. Just a little food for thought today. Just a little something for your spirit to feel good. This is the Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios. #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig. We're here with Cash One. You idiot. One of my favorite people in the chat. Love that dude, man. Always, always love that dude. Let's check it out. There's a couple that I want to look at, actually. This is on PBS. PBS always got some good shit. Shout out to PBS, man. Did Trump stop funding PBS? I think he was attacking PBS. How you go after PBS? 1936, Olympic Games, Berlin, Nazi Germany. Jesse Owens waits for the pistol to fire in the 100-meter dash. Usually when the pistol was firing, it was hitting us. It was popping one of us. But he's waiting for it. Look at them struggling. Look how smooth he running. Look how they struggle. Look at their heads.
Jesse Owens wins in 10.3 seconds, equaling the world record. And now he can breathe.
I'm very glad to have won the 100 meters in the Olympic Games here in Berlin. A very beautiful place and a very beautiful setting. The competition was grand, and we're very glad to come out on top. Thank you very kindly.
Tradition called for the leader of the host country to congratulate the gold medal winner. But Hitler refused.
The irony. And I pull out the evil laugh, the shoulder chuckle. Didn't even want to say congratulations for whooping my superior race's ass. I thought y'all was the best at everything. Until Jesse Owens came over here, destroyed your little buster ass punk. Yeah. Oh, I almost cursed. Let me not hate Hitler.
To greet Owens. Do you really think, the German leader said, I will allow myself to be photographed shaking hands with a Negro?
The snub of
won't even shake a nigga's hand. You don't think what you think they was doing to them in Germany when he said, "I won't even." You want me to take a picture with one? What do you think they was doing to them in Germany?
Jesse Owens by Adolf Hitler gave the press a hook to really excoriate Adolf Hitler and to push Jesse Owens to the fore as a man who essentially stuck a thumb in the eye of the Nazi leader and his theories of Aryan superiority.
He won more than just 100.
As an African American, all of us shared the snubbery. Hitler of Jesse Owens. Jesse was ours. He was us. He was me. And when Hitler snubbed him, he snubbed every one of us.
Snubbed every one of us. Different time, bro. Oh, my bad. My bad. That was a different time, y'all. My bad. Different time. Different strokes, different folks, huh? Different time, bro. Then stop talking about the shit in the Bible, in the Quran, then, if we talking about different times. I'm so tired of people talking about different time, different this, different that. Yeah, but your ass go to church and talk about some shit from 2,000 years ago. Miss me. This was prison. Long time ago, bro. Long time ago don't matter. Y'all still calling shit BC and AD. Different times, bro. Yeah. So why y'all still talking about shit in the Torah and shit in the Bible and shit in the Quran then? Different time, bro. Different time. Y'all got me active. I done had too much coffee today. It's too early for me. Yeah, so why don't, when you go to church, when you hear people like, when you go to church and hear people talking about the Bible or anything, be like, man, it's a different time. What are y'all talking about that for? That's from 1,000 years ago. They don't even want us to talk about shit from 40. Well, they don't want us to talk about shit from 70 years ago, 75 years ago. What are you talking about, man? Why are you still talking about that shit? You still talking about the Bible that run our country? You still talking about these evangelical Christians, these white nationalists, these Israeli AIPAC, this, that. Why we can't talk about some shit from 70 years ago? Hey, Kevin Rodriguez. Right. Y'all can't have him. We got a fish named Michael Phelps. You goddamn right y'all do. Michael Phelps was a monster too. A complete beast, monster. Probably, I think he's the most gold medal winning athlete ever. Oh man. Cash One. So now go do your math, Cash One, and look at how they're rewriting the stone of Auschwitz and the numbers in Auschwitz. If you want to do some good reading, go do that. That's some good reading, actually. The stone tablets of Auschwitz, how they've changed the numbers. Do you know about that? Go read about that. Come back. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, Cash One. That'll be a good conversation, because that's also like updating the people on what's going on and how they've changed the verbiage on those tablets and the numbers on those tablets. Hey, Cristiano, that's what I'm saying. We need to start. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump wasn't doing that. But the thing is, I think they nervous to do. I'm not joking when I say I think they nervous to do that Shaq, Lisa Leslie, the LeBron, Serena Williams shit. You got to be able to control the power. You can't be breeding avatars. You can't be breeding motherfucking Captain Planets. Like, okay. Like, motherfucker gonna be breeding Gen X. What is that? The Boys. But there's a show that came out of The Boys with the kids. Gen something. Gen. They gonna be like, Sir Trump, we were doing the eugenics. You know how we've had our threshold, what we won't do? You know how we said what we wouldn't do? We wouldn't go beyond the threshold of 9.5 and a 9.5 of that certain complexion of a superstar. Well, we did it. And the baby flew away. It was flying. The baby flew. I think we created a Superman and he flew away and we don't know where he is. He disappeared. He disappeared. I don't know where he came. We forgot to tell you last time he disappeared for 30 minutes and came back. And he had 5 other kids with him. Talk about where the milk and cookies and shit. All right, I gotta calm down. I feel like I done had some liquor or something this morning. Shit. The Gen V. I gotta watch that show. Oh man. You know how we said we wouldn't do it and we were getting desperate? You know how we said we would never do that because we didn't want to lose control? We didn't want to get too desperate. It's okay to do CERN. Like, CERN is cool. We could make antimatter and make black holes, but we can't put a 9.5 black together and create a baby. We'll lose all control. Last I looked, he was on Mars, sir. Populating Mars. Oh, shit. Imagine if they did that shit, man. It would be incredibly arrogant on their behalf and incredibly ignorant because I thought y'all wanted to keep the power. Don't do no shit like that. I'm sure that the genetics that they doing, they making sure that they don't put too much melanin with too much melanin of this hyperbolic chamber. Easy buddy, thanks for the poop, you shithead. Thanks for the poop, shitty McGinny. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Damn, that was a good laugh. I didn't think it was going to turn into what it turned into, but it did. Apparently, do I have?
And apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
Apparently
every time you get dizzy.
Oh, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm not getting out of here. I'm just showing some appreciation. Appreciate y'all. Even cats I be going back and forth with, joking and laughing. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate Cali Bags, Eric Chapman, Sexy Nay, TDC, Cash One sent Cash One sent the poop. Cash One and Easy Buddy. I appreciate both of them. Man. You can't be a winner without losers. I can't be a winner without the losers. So dubs and L's, you know what I mean, dog? Like, I appreciate y'all. For real. Coffee's in the chat, baby. Because the Ghetto Cafe is the coldest chat in the whole world. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. We got the greatest chat in the whole wild world. You know, I'm an old Gramps. You already know, Cali Bags. I'm an old man. But I appreciate you guys. You guys keep me young. Y'all make me laugh. Y'all make me have to think. You make me have to dig into the mud to get these diamonds, man, and jewels and this and that. But before we leave sports, I want Cali Bags. I want cash. I want easy money laced Laced and Lames, TDC, Sexy Nate, Eric Chapman. I want y'all thoughts on this. I want every single one of y'all thoughts on this. Please give me your thoughts. And this is old, and there's been an injury since this was posted. But for real, give me your real opinion. Easy Money, Cash One, TDC, Sexy, everybody in here, all my people. They gonna accidentally create Hancock. Exactly.
Why not fight against Pereira, a guy who's the same age as you, and we walk around the same exact size? Right now, I had to eat a big breakfast because I'm getting underneath 235. Pereira walks around at like 240, and he has magnificent accolades. Business-wise, it makes more sense. I'm gonna call him this, fight the nobody that may be more dangerous, or fight the guy with all the accolades who's incredibly dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous.
Will affect your legacy. Where when you look back and it's like John just beat Alex Pereira, it's bigger. It's just much bigger. And anybody who can't understand that logic simply doesn't want to.
The heavyweight division is a mess.
What do y'all think about that? Before I give my take on it, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Honestly, what you think versus instead of Aspinall, which is good. I think it's going to be Pereira anyway, but instead of Aspinall fighting Pereira at heavyweight, I didn't know Pereira walks around at 245. I did not know that shit. No wonder he's knocking out Adesanya, Israel Adesanya in these cats. He's running through these cats. He is getting beat sometimes, but with the indigenous witchcraftery that he's got going on and the mystique behind Alex Pereira versus John Jones, and it was supposed to be at the White House. I think they had it set up to happen at this White House fight. The UFC at the White House. And Pereira just got injured, so they had to push back the thing. But I would love to see that shit, man. Because I got mad respect for Pereira, man. Like that dude, mad respect for Pereira. Mad respect for John Jones. Not even probably. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
Why not fight against
70% of his buck.
And I'm so happy that I got this as a job. So congrats. Time to make the heavyweight division great again. Time to make the heavyweight.
This is Cormier. And damn, what's this dude's name? Ches. What's this dude's name? Chet. Fuck, I can't think of this guy's name. But he's a fighter too. But Daniel Cormier, one of John Jones's enemies while they was fighting. When they were fighting, they were enemies. They couldn't stand each other. I think now they're more cordial and have more respect for each other. But listen to what they got to say about it. And somebody tell me this dude's name, the white gentleman. I forget his damn name.
I poke. Alex Pereira says it's time to make the heavyweight division great again, right? That's no to the president. To that, John Jones responds, Alex, I'd be down to bring the highest skill level to the White House. I appreciate the respect you showed. Let's dance. John Jones is like,
right.
Right, Bill. He said,
big money. Cha-ching, like what? At the White House?
John Jones is like, ooh.
Chet Holmgren.
I got him. Fish on the line, Jill.
Chael Sonnen.
You know when you throw it, when you catch.
Dogface, I'm going to whoop your ass.
A little fish, but when you catch that.
You got me, dog. You got me, Dogface. You shot me, you got me. Chael Sonnen.
Big mouth bass, you start celebrating. And Jones probably feels right now he's got that big mouth bass because he seems like he's closer to the Pereira fight, more close than he's ever been.
I agree with that. John Jones does not appear to get it. He just doesn't. As successful as he's been in this business, he doesn't really pay attention to it. Look, it's very difficult to book John on the White House card. And every fighter is talking about White House, and every fighter is equally annoying. That is a makeshift card. Just for example, we don't know what time it airs. We don't know where tickets are on sale. We don't know what time the doors open. We know nothing about it because the card isn't here yet. And if John Jones would like to be part of that, I think it's very obvious that he just needs to do something first. February would be a very realistic date for John Jones to start talking about, but to be talking about something that is 3 seasons away, I mean, I just share for you, like, it's really annoying. And if the stipulation was, John Jones, I'll fight Alex Pierre and it's got to be at the White House, Pierre is going to go, well, I'm not interested. I'm not going to sit on the sidelines at 37.
This didn't age well. This did not age well.
Years old when I've got a world championship right now and I can get pay-per-view points 3 times before then. And that seems to be one thing that John keeps missing. He adds the White House. He adds the White House. John, take that out. Just because it's so far away, you could end up on a White House card. But if you're calling out somebody today, nobody except John Jones wants to be in this sport without doing the sport. He is the only guy that...
It doesn't matter. When you're the greatest, see? We can mix John Jones with somebody else and mix his like when you're the greatest, it don't matter. When the money talks, money talks. You think Donnie, the Trumpster, don't want John Jones versus Pereira at the White House? One of the biggest heavyweight fights ever. This is how you market a fight. Chael Sonnen really not a marketable fighter like that. He had to talk shit and disagree and be a naysayer. Like he had to be like Cash One type stuff. You know what I mean? But he doesn't get it. I'm the draw. No matter, I get to say whatever. You can't say what I get to say. I can say whatever the hell I want. I could leave, come back, do this and that, because guess what? I'm that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, man. You're not that guy. Yeah, he could call people out 10 years down the road. Y'all just want Aspinall to get him. Y'all also want him to lose his belt or lose to Aspinall so bad. Y'all can't even get the shit right.
Enjoys not being in the octagon. Everybody else is trying to get paid. Everybody else is trying to get to the next walk and make it to the next town. If they did that fight, by the way, what exactly is Alex telling us? At some point, we got to take a guy at his word.
He wants to fight heavyweight.
I thank you for saying that, because if that is the case, at some point we need to accept that, and we need to take the light heavyweight belt back, and we need to get on with it. I don't know if we're at that point, but Ilia Topuria.
Stars are going to be stars. What do you mean, take the belt back? That's called losing money. Let him have the belt. Let him be a superstar.
Made it very clear to us, I'm not coming home. Islam Makhachev made it very clear to us, I'm going up to 170. I feel like Alex is doing the same thing, but half of our community is trying to book him at Allberg. Half of our community is excited about him at Jones. We got to listen to him. And if he's telling us I'm no longer a light heavyweight, thank you for your time served. Give us the belt back and let's get on.
37, I don't care how good you are, right? Done with this division. He wants big fights. And I think when you start to round out your career, 37, I don't care how good you are, right? At 37, 38, you got to start to slow down. I can't imagine we would see him be as active as he was before.
Ask Bud Crawford about that. Ask the greatest to ever do it. Talk to them. Not just good fighters. Daniel Cormier, Chael Sonnen, good fighters. Y'all don't know what it's like to be great. I guarantee that little Muslim dude who whooped Connor's ass could come back to fighting right now and run through cats. I forget what his name is. I forget the Muslim dude's name. But he whooped Conor McGregor, jumped into the crowd. He ain't fought forever. And I bet you if he said he wanted to fight, I guarantee Daniel Cormier would be jawing him up. Just sucking and sucking. Because that's what he does. But I believe he could come back from being on a hiatus like that. He's that good that he could come back and run through cats right now.
But if anybody's going to try, it's going to be this guy.
Could be.
But I think that the one problem is if they let him go to heavyweight, it's going to have to be permanently. Because when he goes up, that dude goes up.
Cali Bags, battle me on why Khabib is the GOAT. Battle me on why Khabib is the GOAT and who he fought to make him the GOAT.
Middleweight, by the time he walked in the octagon at 205, Even though he was telling us, I want to go back to middleweight and challenge for the belt, I was like, man, there's no way this.
Battle me. Why is Khabib the GOAT? Why do you think Khabib is the GOAT? In comparison to John Jones. He beat Conor McGregor, very beatable dude. It's a very beatable dude, bro. He's been beat. Shit. The SA homie from Oxnard whooped his ass. The Diego brother, no, what's his? The Diaz brother whooped his ass. He didn't fight no bear. He played wrestle with a bear. He come fight one of these black bears out here in Cali. Hold on, let me get my headset. This is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee Rios, #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Gonna make me put my headset on and everything and then not even answer the call, man. How you gonna make me put on my headsets and then not say hi? You can at least say hello, hey, hi, bye. Come fight one of these black bears out here in crystal meth country. And then I can say you fought black bears. Come fight one of these black bears out here in San Gabriel Valley that done ate some dope. I don't want to hear about those clean black bears that's y'all raised and fed. No, come fight one of these crystal meth black bears that be showing up in people's backyards. Now I'm waiting on your ass. I wish you would come out here and wrestle with me. Come fight one of them black bears or one of them brown bears. But I do love Khabib, though. I do love Khabib. But he's nowhere near the GOAT like John Jones. If you just look at record, who he fought. So, but Cali Bags, you just telling me what you're doing. You're not telling me why you're doing it. Why are you putting Khabib over John Jones? Eric Chapman, yeah, come fight one of these San Gabriel Valley cocaine bears, and we'll see if you know how to fight a bear. Are you over there play wrestling, putting them in leg locks and shit? Oh, shit. But they was tripping, and they wanted him to fight Tom Aspinall. And he was like, man, I'm out here living my best life. I ain't fighting no bum. Well, I ain't gonna call Tom Aspinall no bum. But he wasn't like, dude, I'm not fighting or risking to go fight somebody I ain't gonna make no money off. I'll fight. I'll risk it. I'll risk it to fight Pereira. It's gonna be some real money. But the latest and greatest on Tom Aspinall, this is hard to watch.
Tom, what can you see now?
Look at this eye gouge.
What are you seeing
Look how
when you
far
try to
his
open your
finger
eye?
goes in his eye.
Open my eye.
Look at his knuckle deep in his eye. That ain't went balls deep in his eye socket.
Poke, both eyeballs.
This fighter realized he is going to lose his title. So
I don't believe that. People are trying to shit on Aspinall about what happened.
Complete bullshit. I'm pissed.
Tom, what can you see
Look
now?
at this.
Is it double? Like, what are you seeing when you try to open your eye?
I can hardly open my eye.
Look at his...
Look.
Is it double? Like, what are you seeing when you try to open your eye?
I can hardly open my eye.
Look at... Look. Not the left eye. His left eye is the first knuckle. His left eye has the first knuckle deep in his left eye. Look at the left eye has this up to the second knuckle in his eye socket. The right eye has this up to the first knuckle. He's ball deep in his eye socket, man. And people are saying, he should have fought. He could have kept going. If you can't see, you still could keep going. This is who they want John Jones to fight. This dude. They're mad that he's not fighting Tom Aspinall. You know, they be having a great white hype that they think is just like, you know, no, they do. Y'all see that? Almost to the glove. Almost to the glove. That shit is damn near to the glove. That's ugly. Oh, you know what? Let's slow it down. That's what we'll do.
What can you see now?
Look,
Is
we gonna
it
slow it down.
double? Like, what are you seeing when
That's
you
the
try
first
to
one.
open your
And that one
eye?
goes deeper too.
I can
But look at that
hardly
other one.
open my eye.
In there.
Look. Fucking double poke both eyeballs.
What can you see now? Is it double? Like, what are you seeing when you try to
Double
open
poke.
your eye?
Both of them, one in the pink, one in the stink. Look at that.
Look. Fucking double.
That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. And people are talking shit about him for not finishing the fight because they said that it's no long-term injury. There's nothing stopping him from fighting again. He could get right back out in there. But they're saying that the dude, Siren, whatever, was beating him. And he took the easy route out. And then he faked his eye injury. You, Cash One, you be on your fake, remember? Is that fake? Can you fake that? You stick your finger knuckle deep into my eye. We're not finishing the fight. And I might have to meet you out back and do something else, man, because that's dirty, hurtful. Try to, like, can't you end somebody's career? What if you just scraped his eye out? Like, what if you went like this and like, that's dirty. I ain't no fighter. But God, dog. This is at the hospital.
Deep I feel is how deep. You already got one twice. What? Deep.
Look at that shit in regular motion. Damn.
You already got one twice. At least once for poking. Keep his fingers close, the ref said. And he's nearly poked me in the eye before. It feels like the back of my eyeballs hurt. Just stinging. It's not even stinging now, it's painful. It's like, it feels like my eye.
It probably feels like somebody put their whole finger in your eye. That's probably what it feels like. That's probably what it feels like. Went all the way in his eye. That's probably what that feels like.
Someone's touched the back of my eyeball.
Can you see it, Google?
Not really. I can't a bit.
Can you read what it says on them doors there?
Nope. So say you've got your eye socket like that, and then the eyeball sits in it there, like that.
Yeah.
It felt like his finger hit the back of the eye socket when he pushed it in. I just couldn't see.
Oh. It will go after 2 minutes. Let's tolerate with me.
Yeah, it just puts everything into perspective. Like, where we're going here, I can't see all. It's dangerous sport, man.
You were saying it's.
They say you should have kept fighting.
It's way scarier than what I did to my knee, because you know that the knee's just going to be all right, whereas your eye, still don't know how it's going to be.
John Jones would have fought. Now, let me tell you why I say there's a different breed of fighters. There's just a different breed of fighters. And that's nothing against Tom Aspinall, man. But I'm just talking about a genetic code that they don't want to mix together because they don't want to create a Captain Planet type being. I don't know if y'all know what I'm about to show y'all, but this is a difference between athletes. This is when he fought the guy that was talking stuff about him. He was fought Chael Sonnen, the dude who's talking mess about him. Let me see if it's going to come up. This is crazy. So he fought the whole. Let me just show the video.
Oh man! Wow! John Jones has a broken foot, ladies and gentlemen, and it's pretty bad. And he just realized it. When do you think that happened?
I don't know, but when my adrenaline calms down, I'm gonna be in some pain tonight.
Look at this fool's toe. This fool finished the fight and won a fight with his toe like that and didn't even realize his toe was broken. Look at this fool's toe. Joe Rogan had to tell him your toe is bleeding. And then he looked down at it and was like, oh wait, your foot is broken. Your toe is broken. Who is fighting and not knowing that is going on? You gotta be a crazy cocaine bear, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He whooped Chael Sonnen's ass. That's probably why he talking shit, like not fucking with him. But that's what he fought with in the ring. In a grown man sport. Like, don't act like, nigga, that sport that they are warriors. They out there going to war. War. Real men out there.
Yeah, that is really.
Hey, no laughing, guys.
He's smiling. He's laughing. Joe, I will have to talk to you later. Leave me the fuck alone. I need to go get some attention to this toe. This dude's, oh man, you know, it is what it is. So be it, so be it. It's just a broken toe. I got 9 others. Look at these fools smiling. Like, it's just a big joke.
This sucks.
The fight is finally about to happen. John Jones. Chael Sonnen.
Oh, this is the fight. They about to show it.
UFC light heavyweight championship is on the line.
Hey, let me tell you something. Y'all about to get down with somebody. Y'all about to catch a fade. Y'all always talking about fades and this and that and getting down. Imagine you about to catch one with somebody, a fair one with somebody, and they over here doing like up downs and hip thrusts like this right before the fight.
UFC light heavyweight championship is on the line. And here we go. Sonnen takes the center of the octagon quickly. He is in the white trunks.
Up against the cage, Chael Sonnen.
I don't know when.
Chael protested that stoppage immediately, but I think that referee just saved him from 100 more elbows like that.
And still, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Johnny Bones Jones.
Elbow, Mr. Elbow. He's the king of the elbow.
Oh my God. Oh, he's got a broken foot.
He felt it on the spin.
Oh, man.
He felt it on the spin.
More elbows like that.
Look, he did a spin move and he felt it. He was like, what the fuck was that? Smiling.
UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
My promotion for the headsets, marketing. He does his little spinning elbow. He feels something. He's like, what the hell was that? Damn. He lifted the foot, did a knee, spun, and he looked. He's like,
all right,
oh,
I'm here
shit.
with the champ. Oh, my God. Oh, he's got a broken foot. Oh, man. Wow.
That's the most incredibly warrior, soldier, monster. You mean to tell me you want me to fight this dude who's doing high knees and spinning elbows with a toe that's pointing in another direction than his other toes?
John Jones has a broken foot, ladies and gentlemen, and it's...
Look, he picked that leg up and did a knee. Look, he does a knee with it. Knee with the broken toe, spin on that foot, and then look like, hold on.
All right, I'm here with the champ.
Shit.
Oh, he's got a broken foot. Oh, man. Wow. John Jones has a broken foot, ladies and gentlemen, and it's pretty bad, and he just realized it. When do you think that happened?
I don't know, but when my adrenaline calms down, I'm gonna be in some pain tonight.
That is really.
Hey, no laughing, guys.
I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can talk about fighting bears and doing all this kind of shit and this and that, and he has all these belts and this and that. The GOAT. This is one of the best feats of his career. Him not knowing his toe is looking like a boomerang and bleeding.
sucks. One of the baddest men on the planet, John Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the doctors looking like this motherfucker is crazy.
Exactly
Hold on.
what we thought. He tried to chael Sonnen.
Shout out to John Jones, man. Shout out to John Jones, man. Shout out to people fighting through adversity, dude. Doing their thing, man. Fighting through certain adversity. Certain shit. There's certain people that are built different. Have y'all ever been around? Well, I went to Long Beach Poly, so we was around a lot of amazing athletes. But have y'all ever been around an athlete or somebody that was just exceptional and it was just like to your ego and your pride, you just like, yeah, I will never be that good. I will never be that exceptional at something like this fool is. I went into Poly in the 9th grade. I used to run track. I was like a good track runner. Like we used to go to the Junior Olympics, do all kinds of stuff. Me, Manny, we was good. But there's this kid named Kareem Kelly, who I had never heard of, didn't know his name, didn't know this person. And the only reason why I even knew about him is that the football players, they would come back to school and in class and the next day and they talking about this kid, Kareem Kelly, like they having, I don't know if it was summer school or if it was regular season, but they was like, man, Kareem, did y'all see him? He's different. He got a different kind of speed. He's just, I thought they was talking about Manny's brother, my brother, Kareem. I was like, my nigga out there doing it. I didn't know he was playing football. I didn't know he was trying out. Damn, that's crazy. I was like, yeah, that's Manny's brother. Like, Man's little brother. They're like, no, not that Kareem. That dude, Kareem Kelly, and I was like, oh, it's all hype. It's all hype. It's all hype. It ain't nothing much. It ain't doing nothing. And they just kept coming back like, dude, he's just so good, so good, so good. But then we get to track and I finally, I met him and I was like, okay, this is Kareem Kelly, cool dude. He was homeboys, whatever, but I never really seen him do nothing until we got on the track and he was fast as hell. I was like, oh shit, this dude is ridiculously fast. Like, yeah, he's about to be special. But then one day you gotta, like, he was like, hey, hold my blocks in the 100. So you hold their blocks like with your feet, like you hold the blocks so that they can't push the blocks. I was like, God damn, this nigga that strong. We're gotta have somebody hold his blocks. Like I can't push no blocks out there. The blocks have spikes in them. They in the shit and you can't even move them. So I held his spikes. I held his blocks. And, you know, the pistol, boom, Mark said, boom. And he kicks and the blocks like scratch the ground with my feet on them. It scratches like, and as he's like taking off, as he's digging like in his first 15 yards, 15 meters, as he's running, his cleats, his spikes are going in the ground and kicking up the track. Like the track is like kicking up like he's burning rubber, like rubber off tires is like flying off. And he's like, and I could see the track ripping and the shit coming up while under his feet. This is in the 9th grade, Kareem Kelly. He's got records and all kinds of shit. Him, Sutan McCullough, Del Rodeau, Sammy Parker, crazy elite athletes, right? But I never seen nothing like that. And so when I got off the track, I told Manny, I was like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Ain't nobody beating this kid. And I had run with Obi Morse, Sutan, Bryce Montgomery, Angela Williams, Minnie Flojo, you know what I mean? Like all these people, and I had never seen no shit like that. And I was like, yeah, this dude is exceptional. But have y'all ever been around somebody that y'all realize like you would never be what they were? God didn't intend for me to be that. And he went on to break records, win the state championships, went on to USC. I think he went to the NFL. I think he did go to the NFL, but Kareem Kelly, man, shout out to him. But I just bring that up to say, have y'all ever been around an athlete or somebody that was like so exceptional that you was just like, yeah, not me. It's not me. I don't got that shit. It was a cold realization. And that's my guy. Cream Kelly's my guy to this day. But I don't know if I ever even told him that. That after he ran that race, it changed my whole outlook on shit. I was like, man, I'm about to go drink me a, about to go smoke me something. Like, yeah, he got that. There ain't no reason for me to even be on the same track with this dude. Yeah, y'all, it's done for me. And I think I stopped running anyway. I didn't have the grades after the 10th grade. I didn't even have the grades. I don't tell y'all what I was doing. That was me, Rios, until the street said, yeah, you ain't going up. Hey, man, that shit is cold as hell. It's a cold realization. But look up Cream Kelly. You know what? Let me see if I can pull up something of Cream Kelly's. Let me show my brother some love. Let me show my brother some love. Let me show Sammy Parker, Deshaun Jackson. Let me show my guys some love real quick. High school. Damn. Maybe I'm spelling his name wrong. Yeah, they got his football shit in here.
And to the 35-yard line.
Damn, this looked like we was in the fucking 60s.
Take a look at the rest of the Pauly
Seth
offense
Tago.
line. Much bigger on the right side. Tago goes
Joe
290.
Veach.
Kofi goes 260. Joe Veach
Yeah.
is the leader. He's a
My nigga Larry
three-year
Kroon.
starter. Backs and
Sammy
receivers,
Parker,
Larry Kroon,
Cream
very
Kelly,
physical.
Jeremy Johnson,
Just
my
punished
niggas.
Bishop on the semis,
Woo,
228 yards,
Jeremy.
4 touchdowns. Parker and Kelly, scary fast.
Play tight end, it'll be in now.
3rd and 25, and they'll try to stretch it as they get out of the sideline.
Sammy.
It's caught.
No, who's that? I think that is SP.
It's Cyrus, and he's the guy.
Oh no, it's
who came
Andre. My
last
nigga
year in the
Andre
final.
Cyrus,
Yeah.
man. Let's go.
Cyrus
That's
had
my
a big
nigga
catch
Dre.
last year, and he starts this game off with another big catch.
Chris Lewis. I ain't gonna
He's a
talk
big
about Chris Lewis,
receiver.
but he was
He goes
amazing.
6'4",
But
180, and this time he
shout out
just
Chris.
stretches the defense. He outruns Mike Booth, and that's a perfect ball, though, by Chris Lewis. That ball was right on the money.
That's an excellent pass by Chris Lewis on a 3rd and 25. They pick up 27 yards and earn a first down at the 10-yard line. And now it goes to Kroon. And Kroon was turned around, and lots of help for Mater Dei, who's good against the run. Mater Dei cruised to victory over the Griffs. Right back inside.
That nigga Larry's good. Oh, touchdown.
Pops loose. Pauly.
And Jim didn't play.
Let me see if they got a.
And Monarch's going to put one on the ground. Just like an infielder, Rideau picks it up outside the 10-yard line, and look at him go.
Darryl Rideau.
Bounces outside.
The other fast
And if
cat
he gets
that was
loose,
there.
Nobody will catch him.
Oh.
Good, trips him up. Rideau still on his feet.
DB, he ended up going to SC too.
Darryl Rideau has returned it deep for Long Beach Pauly.
Dang it, I was trying to pull up some track shit of Kareem, but I can't find it.
On a huge return.
Damn, that pisses me off. Oh shoot, they got a whole.
It's me, I get out of the block slow, but I kind of, when I got over the first hurdle, I kind of got into my groove, and I mean, I
Hold on, y'all. I'm going down memory lane.
around,
I just got some other shit I want to talk about before I get out of here.
I just went over every hurdle.
fastest. Rideau has made up the stagger. Keep in mind, Rideau's Johnson. He's
There's Daryl.
Guy, so does he have enough to hold on?
Daryl Rideau. Here comes Kareem. That's Kareem. Oh, shoot. Y'all can't even see. Y'all can't even see. My bad.
Set to move from Highland.
Here go to 200. Here go to 200.
This is the race of the meet.
There go Kareem right there.
Race of the meet. Now, this is the defending state champion, Kareem Kelly.
He ran 21.4.
Set a state meet record in this event last year. We have the top guy returning. We have the number 3 guy returning, which is Daryl Rideau.
What up, Sexy Day?
This man, Warren Rogers, who was 5th at the state in this event, and then last week ran 20.88, which was the second fastest time in the country this year. By the way, we haven't even mentioned Michael Mitchell out in lane 6. Michael Mitchell, who
shout out to
Daryl here, and Michael Mitchell has the 3rd fastest time in the country this year at 20.98. Now you're looking at a close-up of Daryl
Who's that?
Rideau,
Oh, that's Benny. That's my nigga Benny right there.
Champion at the 100 meters. So you have here 4 incredibly.
And Benny ended up being fast as hell too. Y'all just gotta bear with me.
And to say nothing of Marshall Johnson, who qualified in the 100 and 200 for this meet, and Claude Melvin, who ran a brilliant 4th place in the 100, and who until that race was undefeated this year. This is clearly one of the greatest races I think at CIF Masters meet history going in. And it's really a rubber.
Ooh, and I'm about to show y'all the girls track meet, because remember Lucinda, I had her on reality check. She's in this too.
He ran a brilliant race.
Hurry up.
He's doubling back here.
Mitchell's beating Kelly.
Rideau is made.
Here they go.
Kelly and Rideau,
that's Kelly right there.
And Rideau is out the fastest. Rideau has made up the stagger.
Keep in mind, Rideau's
Johnson.
He's a 100-meter guy, so does he have enough to hold on? Rideau, and here comes Kelly with a late charge. It's Kelly and Rideau. And remember, Kelly beat Rideau in the 100, and Kelly beats him again in the 2.
What a great race. Unofficially, 20.
I remember this shit.
Mid-50s weather going into a headwind. And the wind was 3.4 meters per second.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me see.
Was brilliant. Now watch. On the outside.
Oh, y'all be having a chat up. Okay.
In the lead. He comes off the turn. And Kareem Kelly moves.
Y'all like it better like that? Okay.
But he's so strong. He's so strong. And coming down the stretch.
That's better like that? Okay, my bad, y'all.
And he pulls away. Now, 3rd place went to Warren Rogers, and 4th to Michael Mitchell. So the top 4 advance on as we expected. Of course, 5 make teammate.
But tonight we felt we had to make a statement.
That nigga Daryl, that nigga Kareem Kelly. Look, he taller than the nigga interviewing him.
And we respect them a lot, but tonight we had to show who's the true champions.
Hey, well, Kareem, you are the defending state champ, but you definitely have your work cut out for you. You did a nice job today.
And Wilson didn't go with their A team last week. They just wanted to advance. Now, a very important note. Wilson's 336.32 from last year, which was the.
Is that Veronica?
All 4 of their girls are returning in a somewhat different.
No, that's not Veronica. Oh, is that Angel? Who is that?
Lashinda Demas 2nd, Joni Smith 3rd, and Kim Gilder.
Joni.
Tonight they're running Lashinda Demas for who's really in the lead.
That's Lashinda right there. She's the Olympian. She got the gold medal in the Olympics in the hurdles.
Time in history for 300-meter hurdles is way out in front of the pack. We have Nicole
Latrice
had struggled in the 800. And
Joni.
Hand off to Joni Smith. 56.8 for Gildersleeve.
Shout out Joni, man.
Last year ran 55.3. So Joni Smith is going to have to run in the 53-second range.
Let's go, Jay.
Break the national record.
Arlene Bledsoe, the anchor.
She was a beast.
Long Beach Poly, and Long Beach Poly just trying to get past Morningside into second.
She ended up going to ASU. Shout out Joni, man. Love that girl. All love to Joni.
Right now. And Long Beach Poly, Arlene Bledsoe is really moving, and she's put Poly into 2nd place. And meanwhile,
Arlene, shout out Arlene.
Running the anchor leg for North, and North is probably going to qualify for the state meet, given how fast she is now.
Shout out Jay. Shout out Joni, man.
And it's going to be pretty close here for the national record. They are just going to miss it, Jim.
Almost broke the national record. Shout out Joni.
This year will be the fastest time of the country this year.
Damn, this shit turned into some shit I didn't even intend for it to turn into.
And quality point 2. Now, Kareem Kelly is moving up. As you can see, Chino, by putting their two best runners on top, got some running room, and now Kareem Kelly.
Let me tell y'all about this nigga Kareem Kelly. Look at where this nigga got the baton.
Win the 800. So
holy shit, I forgot about this.
A good run during the first couple legs.
Yeah, Trevon Walton right there in the blue and white. A good opening leg for Chino.
That's my nigga Wu. I think that's Jeremy. Look, that's Polly way back there.
400 meters in the first exchange.
And Trevon Walton will pass off first.
Look how far back we are.
Off to Brule.
Kareem is in goal. Look how far back he is. Look at Kareem Kelly. Look how far back he is.
Kelly, who won the 100, he won the 200, and he won the 4x1 with 3 other guys.
48.6. Walton came through. 48.6. And Jeremy Johnson 50.2. Now, Kareem
Jeremy Johnson, that's my nigga Wu.
As you can see, Chino, by putting their two best runners on top.
Look at Kareem.
And now Kareem Kelly is moving Long Beach Poly through. He's running very relaxed, too. He's not trying to do it all at one time.
Look at him.
It's going to be interesting because he's going up against DeBrule, who won the 800.
Look at Kareem. This nigga runs the 1 and the 200.
James DeBrule. This is an amazing leg by Kareem Kelly. An amazing leg by Kareem Kelly.
What kind of night is Kareem Kelly turning in? What an amazing performance, and he stands in the infield with his arms raised over his head, says to the crowd, what about that? I can't hear you. Now it's Sammy.
I'm sorry.
My nigga Sammy Parker.
Excuse me, 47.4 for Kelly, 49.5 for DeBrule.
Kareem ran a 47.4. He's not even a 400 runner. This is my nigga Sammy Parker right here. This is my boy.
Hold off Sanji Fisher, the third leg for Chino.
Extremely athletic. He went to Oregon, killed it at Oregon.
Tremendous effort.
Who was the last?
Long Beach Poly and Chino way out in front.
Let's go, Sammy.
Giving something back here. Sammy Parker not coming up with the best leg here for Poly. And actually, Sanji Fisher coming through pretty well here for Chino.
I think Parker was being careful because at Arcadia in the same meet, he ran out of gas in the last 80 meters and really hurt Poly.
Here you go.
He ran a very even race.
Is that Daryl?
Now he hands the baton to Daryl Rideau, the state 100-meter champion. Rideau may have something to prove. He finished second in the 100.
I'm telling you, I was at practice with these cats.
Now 48.4.
Sammy just ran a 48.4. So this cat, Daryl, right here, Daryl Rideau and Kareem Kelly, they couldn't even practice together because they were so competitive that they wouldn't be able to go 80%. Some of the practices you're supposed to go 85%, 70%, 75%. But they wanted to beat each other so bad all the time that they couldn't even practice together. And they both were state champions, man. I got to witness a lot of greatness in high school while I was drinking and smoking.
Parker and Sanji Fisher came through in 50.4.
Shout out to Sexy Day. I appreciate you, Day.
Is this year in the 4x400. I think it's 3:10.35 for Northwestern of Hyattsville, Maryland.
Now we're going to have a great race for 3rd, 4th, and 5th as the field starts to bunch up.
And we have a tremendous race for the state positions of 3, 4, 5. You're absolutely right. Now here comes Poly. Daryl Rideau finishing it off.
Yeah, we won that. I want to see what this is.
Race. He might have even ran under 45 seconds flat there, which
this is SC. This is okay.
Tonight.
A tremendous performance. Unofficially, Jim, 10.2. The wind was 4.1 meters per second, and it's not warm out here. This is not sprinting weather. It's probably in the mid-50s, high 50s.
Oh,
right
we get
now.
this is some history right here.
Have a lot more in them.
That's Kareem.
Kelly is all pumped up. He says he's number 1. Daryl Rideau says, "Oh, we're not done with this argument yet. I'll see you in Sacramento next Saturday."
Rideau to go 1-2. Kelly getting the monkey off his back.
Oh, Kareem beat. Yeah,
He said, "I want to win the 100 because that's the one."
So look, Daryl was the 100 king, the king of the 100, Daryl Rideau. Shout out to my nigga Daryl, man. I love that I get to do this and talk about my brother. And Kareem Kelly was like more of the 200 runner, but they used to be battling back and forth at practice. Hey, Ashton Kutcher, have a good one, man. Good morning, my brother.
That's the jacuzzi of winning this race. Now you see Daryl Rideau, the defending state champion.
Keep it saucy, spaghetti.
Kelly false started out of this event last year. He is hungry. And then, of course, Warren Rogers was just so dominant in his section last week.
Kareem is in the middle of the field.
In Division 3.
It's Kelly, Rogers, and Rideau. And Rogers is getting left behind. Here comes Daryl Rideau, your state champ in the 100 meters. It's Kelly and Rideau.
Wow, Kareem Kelly makes up for the disappointment of last year.
I remember the crowd was so crazy. The crowd was so crazy at this time, man. But he had got disqualified the year before out of the state championship, competing because he false started. Shout out to Kareem, man. Damn, bringing back a lot of good memories. But just to display some of the athletes, and that's just track. You know what I mean? We had some basketball players. We had all kind of stuff there, man. But let me get to what I wanted to talk about. We're going to talk about the ICE arrest. They've crossed the line. They have crossed a line. ICE, Trump, count your days. Count your days.
The UFAA just obtained new information about last week's raid at a strip club in Dallas. Homeland Security officials tell us
Yes, you heard that right. I don't know if y'all knew about this, but they've been sweeping through Texas and Florida and hitting the strip clubs. Now, I'm not for sex trafficking and all that, so it's good that they're taking care of those sex traffickers and all that stuff. Get rid of them. Get rid of those people. But
ICE agents arrested 41 people at the Chicas Bonitas Cabaret off Harry Hines. Richard Solomon just spoke with authorities.
What up, Carlos Morales?
Live with a look at what's happening there at the scene.
Chicas Bonitas was minding their business, I think. They was minding their business. But ICE, count y'all days, man.
Well, yeah, Chris, it was this strip here off Harry Hines where local, federal, and state officials arrested 41 people. It happened, like you said, at this strip club behind me, Chicas Bonitas. But what led officials here to begin with was suspected.
Hey, what flag is that? What is that blue flag right there? That's probably what got their attention.
Human trafficking. Now, according to ICE, this bust happened last
What up,
Friday.
Camille in the city?
41 people, including 29 suspected of working in the club, were taken into custody.
At the Gentlemen's Club? Now, if they was doing some illegal shit, yeah, you got to get rid of those people. But where is a man supposed to take his hat off and buy a drink, a cold drink, and get some chicken wings and get some good food and some good drinks and just relax after a hard day's work? You mean even the Gentlemen's Club?
By ICE officials for immigration violations. Now, during the raid, officials also seized $30,000 in business records. ICE says they're still processing those taken into custody, but they can say right now at least 5 of the individuals that they've arrested do have prior criminal convictions. Now, this raid comes at a time when ICE facilities are under fire. You'll remember just...
Is nothing off limits? Is nothing off limits?
Last Wednesday, investigators say 29-year-old Joshua Yan opened fire at an ICE detention facility in Dallas, shooting 3 detainees. 1 person died that day. And just yesterday, officials confirmed a second victim has now died from his injuries. But as it pertains to this bust,
happy birthday,
here
Carlos.
in Dallas, investigators say they are still processing a lot of the suspects who they arrested, and they are still trying to identify if there are any victims of human trafficking. Now, of course, this is a story.
Wait, they still trying to identify if there's any victims of human trafficking, so it wasn't even no human trafficking going on? I ain't been to one of these places in a very long time. But this is for the brothers and sisters that go to these places to kick back and relax. Is there nothing off limits? Now, this is something everybody could come together on. Whatever your creed, color, ideology. Y'all be all up in here with all your differences, being up in here celebrating and just relaxing, eating chicken wings, and all they doing is eating chicken wings and having a good drink. It's nothing off limits. If this was prison, oh. I'm feeling for the brothers and sisters out there that be at these places, man.
We will continue to keep you updated.
But if there was anything illegal going on, good. They got rid of some illegal shit and all that stuff. It's good. But damn, they hitting the strip clubs through Texas to Florida? Y'all be careful out there, man. They coming to get you. They taking everybody. They taking everybody's mamas, daddies, kids. Be careful. What flag is that? Is that blue flag? That's Argentina? Ecuadorian? I don't know. They taking everybody, man. They going after people that's just trying to make a living and just relax and have a good time. I got y'all back, people. ICE out here handcuffing kids, arresting kids and shit. I'm for the people, man. This is evil. This is wrong. Leave them people alone, man.
We learn more. For now, in Dallas this afternoon, I'm Richard Solomon. Back to you.
Y'all thought y'all was safe. Now, they're not going to bother us. They're not going to bother me, my people. Now, they coming after everybody, even the people just trying to make an honest living and entertainment and eat some chicken wings and have some good adult beverages. Maybe some tacos at Chica's Bonitas. They're just trying to get some tacos at Chica's Bonitas. If they arrest 41 people, they haven't figured out if there's actually any trafficking happening or whatever, but they just going through, man. They taking everybody. I don't know if y'all knew that, but I wanted to let y'all know that that is happening. Now, what up, Sunshine Baby? What's going on? Now let's get to some conspiracy UFO alien shit. Off the coast of Malibu, there is a dome that they picked up on the Google Maps or whatever. They picked it up on Google Maps. They could see a dome underneath the ocean 6 miles off the coast of Malibu. Will look like a dome. People are conspiracy theorists saying, oh, that's like a UFO or this is a hub, whatever. But just recently, Google Maps blurred out the image. They blurred the image out. Sexy Nate, exactly. Taking everybody else's people besides their own. But you know what? I think there's a reckoning coming. There's a reckoning coming. There is a reckoning coming. But off the coast of Malibu, they removed. Let me let the story tell y'all.
A researcher by the name of Kelly Chase just made an interesting discovery. After going to satellite images and checking on the Malibu underwater structure, she noticed that it had been completely removed. As of right now, various theories have been put forward to explain how the structure was removed. Oddly enough, this removal happened after it was revealed by an individual passionate about ham radios that they managed to record and preserve the audio of peculiar radio signals emanating from the Malibu structure. Mr. Emmett, a 93-year-old individual with a...
Look at that shit. Don't it look like it's got columns? Like it's got columns underneath it? But this is the before image. I think like that. This was first brought up in like 2014. They was talking about this shit in 2014. But now they blurred out that shit and changed the image.
A wealth of experience as an amateur radio operator since 1938 reveals that he encounters these signals on a daily basis. What's truly remarkable about these objects is their remarkable stability, and he said that it's fascinating to observe how unwavering they are. This led him to the realization that the signal they emit must be in extremely close proximity. According to Mr. Emmett, he utilized a highly capable antenna affixed to his four-wheel drive truck to trace the origin of these signals. Astonishingly, he discovered that they originated from a mysterious underwater structure in close proximity to his property situated in Florida. This revelation sheds light on the presence of an intriguing and mysterious entity beneath the water's surface, sparking curiosity and prompting further study. The original structure was initially discovered by Robert M. Stanley, an acquaintance of Mr. Emmett. Stanley, an author, posits that the structure in question could potentially be a massive advanced vessel that has remained submerged beneath the water's surface for countless millennia. This theory suggests that the structure's origins may be rooted in an otherworldly presence, defying conventional human understanding.
The sunken city in San Pedro. Exactly, Nay. Exactly. This is 6 miles off the coast of Malibu. Over there by like Palisades and all that stuff, where all that burning and all that stuff happened. Oh, I didn't even think about that, where all the fires and stuff. Like maybe they got rid of the image because people was going to be paying too much attention to it.
According to Stanley, there is a suggestion that the peculiar object in question might potentially serve as a stargate, which is essentially a wormhole utilized by advanced beings to travel to Earth. He further asserts that the United States government maintains a constant investigation into this intriguing phenomenon by employing mini-submarines that are operated by their personnel. According to Nigel Watson, a renowned author, there exists a plethora of rumors and narratives surrounding hidden advanced facilities located underground and underwater across the globe. Of particular intrigue is the Malibu structure, which has sparked an entire cascade of theories and conjecture. The phenomenon surrounding these alleged bases has captivated the imagination of researchers and enthusiasts alike.
Enter username now. Do you know how capable these satellites are that they have now? The satellites that I built versus the satellites that they have now. The satellites for the company that I work for versus the satellites that they have now. Do you know how capable these goddamn satellites are?
Delving deep into the realm of the unknown and giving rise to a
You think a satellite is going to create a structure? So the satellites are so bad that they just created a structure. They just AI the structure from the satellite. Like, I don't know what this is. I'm just going to create an image from this satellite. I'm just going to create this. Nah, man.
Comprehensive exploration of possibilities and speculations. Author Robert M. Stanley maintains that in 2010, while examining Google Maps on his computer, he stumbled upon what he perceives to be an ancient structure. Intrigued, he reached out to an old acquaintance residing in that village.
Let me pull up another one. Another one. Let me pull up another one for y'all. Where's that? Oh, did y'all know? I didn't even know these cats had.
Years ago, Google Earth finishes mapping the ocean floor of Los Angeles. And there is an underwater anomaly at about 2,000 feet, right off of Point Dume, where I grew up.
Y'all look at this real quick. I'm gonna give my wife a kiss.
Years ago, Google Earth finishes mapping the ocean floor of Los Angeles. And there is an underwater anomaly at about 2,000 feet, right off of Point Dume, where I grew up. And the theories are everything from underwater ancient alien base, which would explain why the lights were seen coming out of that area.
Zig Z, yep, around Florida too. Florida, they've been finding stuff also. It'd be so foggy in that area for a reason. Exactly. Kevin, do you think NASA found an eldritch being under the ocean and that's why they stopped mapping the seas? Quite possibly. It's so many different things that it could be. It could be a multitude of things. But I think that they do know that they just found an ocean, a new ocean. Like the NASA has seen things and they stopped. I think they stopped space exploration because they was like, nigga, it's shit on here that we don't even understand while we're trying to go to other planets. Our planet is actually incredibly unknown. And of course they found shit under the ocean. That's why I believe all this Megalodon, King Kong movie, the megalodon coming from a bottom ocean to another ocean. Like, do all this shit, dude. They found some shit and the pressures of the ocean. And man, come on. If you want to hide some shit, put that shit. Lost the vehicle. I gotta watch that. I didn't know that Rob Lowe even had a show like that. But there's all kinds of incredible shit that's going on in the ocean. They're finding new life forms, new fish, new creatures, new everything. The lowest point on the earth, they found things, caves and this and that. And like now as they're like drudging or digging up the ocean floor with China is digging up the ocean floor. I'm sure they're about to find new things and they're digging up the ocean floor at the lowest point. Dude, it's so much shit out there that we don't know about. And then they're saying like there's these hot areas, these hotbeds of UFO activity around certain areas in the ocean where there's high activity of UFO. They're having, what do you call that? Congress meetings and talking about all this shit. Yeah, man. There's all kind of shit down there that we don't know about. And we have the capability with these satellites to see all kinds of shit that they're not sharing with us. All kinds of shit. What do you think they're not telling us about? I don't think we in a dome. For sure don't think we in a dome. Definitely don't think we're in a dome, but I definitely think we don't know what the hell is going on here on Earth. And I think these rich cats, these wealthy families, these wealthy people, they realize that they have to leave. They have to get off this planet. Like they realize, I'm telling you, China's about to wake up. Kevin, China about to wake up Godzilla cousin. I'm telling you, they doing stuff they're not supposed to do. But I think what's going to happen is all the truth is going to come out. Truth will be revealed. Everything that is real is going to come to light. What happens in the dark is going to come to light. There's no way they can hide this shit no more. Technology is getting too fast. Technology is speeding up at a tick that's too fast for them to cover shit up. Like you've created stuff now where you can't cover up what's about to happen. Can't cover it up. You can't cover up all this shit that's happening in the world. You mean to tell me the world is mostly ocean water? And then they find the 8th ocean that has more water than what you guys say is the landmass water?
Keep in mind that in the
Uh-oh.
offseason, one of the things Kareem Keller really wanted to work on, remember, he's the state.
Trapped within the existence of a massive underground ocean of water, trapped within the mineral ring woodite in the Earth's mantle, approximately 700 kilometers, 400 miles below the surface. This hidden reservoir is estimated to contain up to 3 times the volume of all surface oceans combined. You lied to us.
Guess what? A huge ocean might be hidden deep beneath us, about 250 to 400 miles down, and it's bigger than any ocean on Earth's surface. Scientists were listening to earthquakes deep within our planet and noticed how these shakes slowed down when passing through certain parts of the mantle. This suggested that water was there. Models and experiments led them to uncover the underground ocean. But this ocean isn't like the typical water you imagine. It's a lot crazier. The mantle is a thick layer between the Earth's crust and core. It consists of the upper mantle, the lower mantle, and a mysterious layer between them called the transition zone. Ooh.
They never told me about no goddamn transition zone in junior high school or elementary. Lied to us. They never told. I don't remember transition zone. I remember crust, magma, and mantle. That's all I remember.
In the upper layer, we can often find a fascinating material called olivine, which got its name from a pretty greenish color. Olivine doesn't care about high temperatures and thrives in lava comfortably. It not only thrives, but it even makes up 50% of the entire upper mantle. We can find this stuff on Earth thanks to volcanoes. When volcanoes spew their magma out.
Thank you, volcano. Did you say magma?
All the minerals in it.
Did you say smegma?
When volcanoes spew their magma out, all the minerals in it make their way to the surface. As magma cools and solidifies, it forms igneous rocks, and the minerals start to crystallize. Olivine is one of the first minerals to crystallize, and since there's so much of it in magma, they form.
Mikey Halstead, they lied to us because they told us that they knew. They told us that they knew. Say we're not certain that this is what is inside the earth. We actually don't know shit about what's in the earth, actually. So let's just say, hey, this could possibly be.
Lots of crystals. Sometimes they're small, but sometimes they grow large and become very noticeable. We collect these large gemstones and use them to make pretty accessories and for other purposes, such as casting metals. But as we dive deeper within the Earth, about 250 miles down, things get strange for olivine.
250 miles. That's almost, no, that's not to Vegas. But that's like Vegas to
we enter
Los Angeles to Vegas is how long?
Transition zone. The pressures get way higher and the temperatures rise significantly. Here, olivine transforms into beautiful rock called wadsleyite and ringwoodite. Just like with olivine, we sometimes find them thanks to volcanic activity.
That's how deep they are, man. From Los Angeles to Vegas is 270 miles. 270 miles. That's how deep they were going from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. Think about driving from Los Angeles to Vegas. That takes you 4 hours going 65 miles per hour. So imagine going from the Earth's crust, driving 65 miles per hour for 4 hours. That's how deep they were into Earth's crust. Damn. Well, you put it into perspective like that. Okay, so drive 65 miles per hour down into the earth for 4 hours. What?
Both are blue-green with a beautiful glassy appearance. Unfortunately, they're exceedingly rare and small, so you can't make accessories out of them. They're usually studied in labs.
Mikey.
But they can do something that olivine can't.
I didn't want to listen to about these damn gems.
They can act like a sponge, soaking up water, conducts electricity, as about 3% of them are water particles. These two little guys play an immense role in our planet's geology. They influence how the Earth's mantle conducts electricity, as well as its viscosity, or how well it flows. This affects mantle convection, plate tectonics, and even volcanic activity.
Like, look, I don't want them to explain to me the real reason why it's water. I just want to see the pictures and just tell me some good shit about it. They breaking it down. Like, they really breaking it down for real, though. Like, I appreciate it.
Without these tiny crystals, our planet would be completely different. The world could be mostly underwater, with just a few mountaintops visible. They also help us better understand how water works in general. So the transition zone is special because it's hydrated. Here we come to the recent discovery, a massive underground water reservoir. Scientists try to understand how water behaves in this deep part of the Earth. They discovered that as water-rich ringwoodite moves even deeper into the Earth to the lower mantle, it can start to melt a bit. This means it can release a bit of water and then trap it somewhere underground instead of letting it move around freely. But this released water wouldn't really be in its liquid, solid, or gas forms. Instead, it would be chemically bound to the underground structures. So, it won't be an ocean in the traditional sense, but there might be a vast amount of water down there. This finding is super important because it changes the way we understand Earth's water cycle and resources. It turns out that water isn't just found on the surface, but also moves through hidden spaces deep inside the planet. Another fascinating thing we discovered about water is that it might exist in a mysterious fourth state of matter.
They still finding out shit about water. Motherfucker, we got water all over the place. How you don't know about it? Y'all been studying shit forever and looking up shit forever. We got the ocean. You can walk to the ocean. How come y'all not studying water? You mean to tell me in 2025, we just finding out that there's a fourth stage that water can be? From gas, liquid to solid? What's the fourth? Tell us, please.
Now, we're used to thinking of water in its three common states: solid, liquid, and gas. But under extreme pressure in tiny spaces, it can enter a mysterious fourth state known as tunneling. We discovered this strange behavior in the mineral called beryl. Within
I know about beryl.
There are super small six-sided channels, just about 5 atoms across. Turns out these channels act like tiny cages that can trap individual water.
Nay, you might be right. They just can't lie about it no more. They can't lie no more about this shit. They got to tell us the truth. That's what it is. There's no more lying.
Water molecules like wadsleyite and ringwoodite. In these conditions, the water molecules start showing behaviors that are closer not to classical physics, but to quantum physics. Quantum tunneling allows particles to exist in multiple places at once or pass through barriers they shouldn't be able to. Imagine a ball that somehow ends up on the other side.
Wait. Hold on. They be saying shit so slick that they just want you to just let it pass by. No. Run that by me one more again, cuz. Wait, what?
But to quantum physics.
We was talking to y'all about quantum physics. We was talking to you about quantum computers and all this shit that they figuring out. Listen to this. Tunnel effect. If the barrier is thin enough, the object may sometimes get through.
Tunneling allows particles to exist in multiple places at once or pass through barriers they shouldn't be able to. Imagine a ball that somehow ends up on the other side of a hill without climbing over it. It just goes through the hill.
No, it doesn't just go through the hill. That's space travel. What are you talking about? Just goes through a hill. That is called some other shit. It ain't no ball just goes through the hill. They be trying to be slick with their shit, man.
Hydrogen atoms in beryl are like tiny balls. Typically, each ball would sit in one specific spot. However, in the experiment, these hydrogen atoms didn't stay.
Live Life Healthy 2929. I know you don't know anything because you called it Jewish science. If you knew the original, you wouldn't call it that. We know the real. You know what's now. We know what is the real.
Still. Instead, they were found simultaneously in multiple spots. Together, they formed a pattern that looked like 2 wavy rings. It's like water molecules got smeared around in a ring shape.
It's absolutely not like boring through a goddamn wall. Boring through a wall is digging a damn tunnel through a wall.
A state of water that we've never seen before. It reshapes our understanding of how water behaves under certain conditions, and it has huge implications for biology. All these discoveries have everyone rethinking where Earth's water really comes from. Water is essential for life as we know it.
It's not Jewish science.
71% of Earth is drenched in water. And
first, look up when the word Jewish came about. Look up the word Jewish and when it was created. And when this science was created.
Humans are mostly water too. When we figure out how it appears in space and on planets, it would give us clues about how to better search for extraterrestrial life. One theory says that when Earth was forming, the materials that clumped together to make the planet already included water, or at least the ingredients to make it. Earth formed about 4.5 billion years ago. Our planet slowly emerged thanks to gravity from dust, gas, and rocks that surrounded our newborn sun. This material gradually came together to form the planets of our solar system. However, the young inner solar system was a scorching place. too hot for any liquid water to survive. It would have simply vaporized and escaped into space.
This is what you was talking about, Cali Bags. That hydrogen, oxygen,
But it's possible that water was trapped inside the rocks that initially formed Earth. Some of the Earth's original building block contained much more hydrogen than all our oceans combined. It would also explain how water molecules got so deep underground. Then, volcanic activity could have later released the water stored deep within, sending it into the atmosphere as vapor. This vapor would eventually cool down, condense, and fall as rain, filling the young Earth with lakes and seas. Another idea is that after
more power
Earth
to
was
you, man.
formed,
Shout out to
water
Jewish
was
science.
radiated by wet space
Shout out
like
Jewish
comets and
science.
asteroids crashing into the planet.
Jewish
Long
science.
ago, the inner solar system was a wild and chaotic place, much like Brightside. When the outer planets rearranged their orbits, this caused a ripple effect, which we now call the Late Heavy Bombardment. It's
Life Healthy 292. Drop a link in there and tell me where you're getting this information from.
sent a flurry of icy space rocks crashing through the inner solar system, many of which collided with Earth. For a while, scientists thought that this event and comets were a primary source of Earth's water. But then, we learned that comets have a different chemical makeup.
Oh, that makes me think about, damn it, tomorrow. We're already at 2:18. I already went over 18 minutes. But tomorrow, let's go over the comet or whatever they saying that's coming. What is it called? Tomorrow in our conspiracy science shit, Jewish science shit, we're gonna go over this comet. We're gonna do a little section every morning. 31, is it 3-Eye Atlas? 3-Eye Atlas? Uh-oh. We're gonna do the 3-Eye Atlas. We're gonna go over that tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about that tomorrow. We'll go over that and Jewish science and how they created comets. And the 3-Eye Atlas. Thank you to Jewish science. We are going to be able to talk about NASA. Thank the Lord they invented quantum physics. Quantum science. We're gonna go over the comet. We're gonna go over Atlas tomorrow. So we'll do that. That'll be like the ending section. I'm trying to format the live, you guys. I'm trying to format the live a little bit better where we go over a little bit of political, a little bit of sports, a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of conspiracy. Just to have a flow to the show, you know what I mean? Talk about what the weather is going to be, what new upcoming events in Los Angeles. Unruly Illusion, thank you so much. But I was just not trying to I didn't want to debate and go into it and argue. I just laugh and then, but thank you, Unruly Illusion. Yes. I want a better flow to the show. I want to do better. I think I'm gonna just stay with vertical. And like you guys said, I needed to move the video up. And as we keep doing this, we'll get better and better. And I'll take your constructive criticism, you guys' suggestions. And Life Healthy 292, I definitely thank you for being in here and making an impact. I joke, I bag, I go back and forth, but I definitely appreciate you having the impact and talking. I laugh, I joke, I love you, dude. Like, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just joking back and forth. It's just a little bit of banter. I appreciate you being in here. I appreciate you commenting. But no, live life healthy. I'm serious though. Really drop a link and I will read up on it and look at the stuff that you're talking about, or you could drop it in the Discord. I appreciate you being here. No, for real. I joke and go back and forth. And I'm sorry if I came off arrogant or rude or disrespectful. I'm sorry. I just was joking, having a good time. But I do want this to be viewer friendly, consumer friendly. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to flow. I want it to be where we can know what we're getting into every morning. Like, okay, he's going to start off here. He's going to go here. He'll go here. But this is how it is. And make sure you guys jump into Discord. I'm going to start being more Discord friendly and taking suggestions and videos from the Discord. And then we'll have different segments that we'll watch videos for each segment if I find it interesting enough. And if Sunshine Baby is in here, I would ask her to, or if Sexy Nay, if you know how, drop. No, I know how to drop the Discord. I can do it. Copy. Okay. And for you guys to go in and use the Discord and even live life healthy. If you got some videos for me or some links or something to read, I watch the links, drop it in the Discord in one of the chat places, whatever, I don't know. You can do it in the conspiracy section. We have a financial section, we have a conspiracy section, but this is the Discord to all y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Live life healthy. I appreciate Sexy Nay, Callie Bags, Erica Ibarra, Unruly Illusion. Send it up, Savi. Make sure to smash Sexy Nay, Live life healthy. Send it up, Savi, man. I'm not playing songs, man. I played a bunch of your songs already, dude. Like, Kate, just put it in the Discord. Start a chat in the Discord. Tell people to listen to it. Who else? Kevin Rodriguez. Nope, I haven't seen that. Kevin Rodriguez. Drop it in the Discord. All these things that you guys are talking about, I'll look it all up. But tomorrow we'll do the Comet 3-1 Atlas and discuss all kinds of shit and be cool and have fun, because this is the Ghetto Cafe. This is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. And Live Life Healthy, just so you know, we always have a phone number up. Then I take calls from the audience, you killers, everybody that's in here, you guys already know, like, I take calls. You guys can call in and I'll answer the phone. I'll look up stuff that you call me to look up and talk about, as long as it's within the section that we're discussing. We'll have 4 to 5 segments every morning, and that's how we're doing it. We're building up. I feel like I got my core audience now. Got rid of the looky-loos that were from other places that weren't really here for us or here for me. They were here just because of attachments or just ready to hear some drama. You know, we ain't doing that over here. So now we got the core. We got us. We got our supporters. And now let's build up from here, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all go be amazing every day, all the time. You guys are the ish. You're amazing. Ghetto Cafe, the coolest, chillest chat in the whole wide world. My coffee drinkers, man, my coffee crew. We at the coffee table here, man. We having a meeting at the coffee table. Somebody has said coffee table yesterday. I think it was PDX. I'm gonna use that. We at the coffee table. Come bring it to the table, man. Bring your thoughts, bring your ideas, bring your opinions to the coffee table. We gonna mess with y'all. What's up, Ryoka girl? What up, Kilza? Everybody, Drama Gene. What's up, man? What's up with y'all? Let's get in this Discord. Let's start interacting. And now we got our core. We got all the looky-loos that wasn't really here for us out. It's us now. And the new people that are coming, they're here because of us. They're here because they're getting wind, or they're seeing it. They've seen it on their page or whatever. It's us now. Now it's time to build. We're going to go into 2026, y'all, with a head of steam and really us. It's the coffee crew. It's the Ghetto Cafe, man. We meeting at the coffee table and discussing at the coffee table. Icky Ricky, let's go. It's all love all the time, you guys. Remember, please, please, please get in the Discord or get in the comment section. Please leave comments. Trying to get the engagement and the interaction, but get in the Discord and let's go, man. We running with this shit now. This is it. We vertical. I like the vertical. We're getting new people to pay attention to our stuff. We're getting our people to pay attention to the stuff. Without y'all, this don't happen. Positivity being pushed. Forward motion being pushed. Shout out Dedicated. Shout out Keem. Present Not Perfect. Shout out Motion. We got forward motion, man. Jesse Canul, I appreciate you. Burnt Out. What's up, Burnt Out? Brother Jumbie in the building. But let's get this shit set, man. We're here. Now we got the foundation. Now it's time to build. Guest appearances, Brother Jumbie. People be not wanting to be early in the morning. You know, guest appearances will be like Syndicate or Imperfect Perspective. People got a lot of shit going on early in the morning. People got a lot. They got kids being dropped off. They got getting to work. Like, so I usually start like around 7:30, 8. It's hard to get a guest, you know what I mean? Unless I do like the via somebody else's house from their camera and have them join the session. You know what I mean? But I like what I'm doing right now. And if I can figure out how to bring the guest in that doesn't show up in person, because I have seen how like Viral Way does it. A couple other people I've seen do it. Oh, you know what? I seen Luck do it where they have guests. You know what I mean? I'll see if I can do that. It's all love all the time, man. Y'all go be great. Y'all go be amazing. Be a blessing in somebody else's life. You guys go be great. Go be a blessing in somebody's life. Go make an impact in somebody's life. Go be a positive force. Speak life, not death, into people, man. We just trying to be good. We trying to be great. We trying to do the best we can. We're trying to be the best that we can. We're trying to be better today than we were yesterday. We're trying to move into the future being better than we used to be. And sometimes we're going to fall. Sometimes we're going to fail, but we're going to learn from our lessons. Shout out to all y'all, man. It's all love all the time. Ghetto Cafe, man. Y'all go out there and be great. Knock this shit out the park, man. Life is ours. God gave it to us. Appreciate it. Take it for everything it's worth. Don't take it for granted. God gave us another day to be great. Like the rest in peace to LS, like she used to say. Another great day to have another great day. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Y'all go be great, man. I love y'all. I'm out. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Ghetto Cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto Cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto Cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto Cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low.